Hello everyone, this is Sonia with Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. You can go to my webpage, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net. You can see more about me there. You can see our products. You can place an order. You could sign up to be a member of my team. You can also sign up to do a workshop. Any questions, anything I can help you with, you can leave a comment or private message me here and I'll be happy to help you. I did want to show you what came in the mail for me yesterday. The new mini catalog for January to April 2023. I only can show you the front, okay, right now, because it doesn't go live until January. And also, we're going to have a celebration. Now, things are changing a little bit. This catalog used to go for 6 months. They're changing it up starting in 2023. The mini catalogs will be 4 months. And there'll be some other things that they will be bringing out from time to time in between. The annual catalog will still come out in May. So this ends the end of April, just like the annual catalog ends the end of April. Okay, so there's not a overlap. In the past it happened, and it's always kind of confusing because these items, because it went till June, so these items would be available for like 2 more months, and it just was kind of confusing what was no longer available, what was available. So now they wanted that to be in sync. They also decided to go back to having celebration just once a year. It's going to be in January and February. Okay, and again, I only can show you the cover, but just for those of you who may not know, celebration, you get free items for every $50 you spend. So there's quite a few items in there that are, once you spend $50, you can choose something, one of the $50 products free. There are a few things that are $100. Okay, so if you order $100 worth of stuff, then you can do that. There's also going to be, there's always during celebration a special thing that for if you host, there's some things that host a workshop, there's things that you can get only during celebration. Also during celebration, if you decide to join my team, there's some extra things that you're able to get over what ordinarily you get when you sign up. Okay, so I'll be telling you more about that as time goes on. But just wanted to tell you, I got mine. It's always exciting when new catalogs come out. I don't mail out as many as I used to, but people that I mail them to, I already ordered those to come to you. Those who come, who I see in person, I will order. I have to wait till December 1st before I can order from any of this, because as a demonstrator, we get to order it before our customers, but just a month before. So in December, I will be ordering more of these to give to the people who come to my classes. So I probably won't have them until the later part of December, but I will get those to you as soon as possible. Okay. So because of Thanksgiving last week, and I had a lot going on here, I did not do any videos last week. Originally, I thought maybe I could do at least Tuesday, maybe Wednesday, but then I realized I just had too many things going on, and I didn't want to. I just knew it would cause too much stress for me, and things probably wouldn't go quite as well if I did that. And so I said, you know what? I very rarely skip a whole week. I'm just going to do that. I will also be doing it around Christmas time, but ordinarily I don't skip a whole week, but I really needed it. So I'm glad to be back. And because I didn't do it last week, this week is when I'm going to show our paper pumpkin for this month of November 2022. Excuse me, suddenly coughing here. Now, last month, the November and December can kind of go together. Not December, I'm sorry. October and November can kind of go together. The October one was they were kind of like gift combination. I'm trying to remember here. You know, suddenly I'm getting them mixed up with other things. It was gift cards, I believe. Oh my gosh. Anyway, and today it's going to be tags, and this month is tags. But they also have an add-on. I'm going to show you all that. I was able to get the add-on, so I'm going to show you all of that in a moment. But this is what the box looks like. No, was it tags? Was it cards? It was cards last week. See, I can't even remember. This is how good I am. I've done so many things over the last month with cards and with gift card holders and tags and stuff. It was cards last month, and these are tags that, as I said, you can mix and match. Excuse me, let me get a drink of water. I hadn't been talking that much this morning because my family didn't get up until a little bit late, and so that must be just talking is getting my coughing going. I have both a little bit of coffee here and some water, so between them, hopefully, I will be able to make it through here. All right, so that was the box that I already opened, and this I just took the plastic off it, and there's also in the mailing label because that's separate, like it's not stuck to the box any longer. But to show you, this is. So when you open it up, this is what you see, okay? So there's the stamp set, which I already did. The stamp set, and wait, here, and Cherry Cobbler is the color that they gave us this month. So the one I already opened, I stamped it on here so that just to make it maybe a little easier to see. So you got the circle here, Express Delivery, North Pole, ho, 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 this little dot, open me from Santa, a candy cane, joy, no peeking, Merry Christmas, and a to and a from. Okay, so let's just see what they have here. It's showing an add-on that was actually from, well, the October and November paper pumpkin. It was these holiday bags, which I showed last month. But the one thing, oh, and then here's the other thing. Oh, all right, I was confused. I did order these. I was thinking these were the add-on for this, but it's not. This is the add-on for that. I'm doing well today, aren't I? I got these, but they actually are for our December paper pumpkin. The December paper pumpkin, I wonder if it didn't exactly go. The December paper pumpkin is gift card holders for all occasion gift card holders. So that'll be fun to work on that. And then you can get these cards to go with it, this set to go with it. That is still available, but you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to get those. And if you're not a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, you always need to sign up before the 11th, or by the 10th of the month. So if you would like to get the December kit, which is this one, and that is, you have until December 10th to sign up for that. So really just, a week and a half away. Okay. And then once you do that, then you can also order these. And they are, I know what threw me. The reason it threw me was that usually, I always thought in the past that you had to wait, and maybe they did change it. You had to wait to order the add-on until the kit was released, and they were saying, no, we can order the add-on now. So I ordered it, and that's what threw me. It got me a little bit mixed up as to, oh my goodness, what is available. And I actually use my bags up, so I don't have any of those bags to show this month, but I believe I did show them last month. Anyway, can't go backwards. So, all right, so the colors that they recommend with this month's kit is basic black, Oh, if I can get a hold of it here. Cherry Cobbler, Crumb Cake, come on, Mint Macaron, Shaded Spruce, and Sweet Sorbet. So these are the colors they recommend. Okay. Now they do black in there. If you wanted, you probably could do the early espresso. It's not, not quite as dark, of course, as black, but it's pretty dark. And that goes with those colors, it goes really with all these colors. So they do have black, but that's something you could use with them. It threw me a little bit that I got mixed up on the add-on. Oh my gosh. So, all right, let me just get another drink here so I don't start coughing. So let me just bring this back out. So, whoops. Is this the right one? Yes. Oh no, where's the other box? I got the wrong box here. It's over here. I have two boxes. I'm getting mixed up. All right, one of the things I didn't even show you. I just showed you all that stuff, and I got kind of out of step here. I apologize. So then you open up this, and this is like mint. This month, this is the mint, almost the mint macaron color here for our paper. And then in the packet here is everything you need to put together the projects the way they recommend. Okay. But if you have other things in your stash, you can use those. You don't have to only use what comes in here. They just make sure that you have what you need so that you can put it together. And they pretty much just say the only other thing that you need is like maybe some scissors. Okay. And then here is, let me put this over here. This is on the bottom just to kind of help it stay together well. All right. And then you get the instruction sheet, and here it shows there's four of 3 different designs. So that is they give you the directions to do that. Now when you see, here's a picture of them. Then on the inside, when you first open this page right here, it shows you these items all go for that tag, these items all go for that tag, and these all go for this tag. And then this is tag 1, directions, tag 2, and tag 3. Okay, so if this is new to you, just wanted you to see that. On the back, it shows you everything that's included in the kit. And it even tells you coordinating colors here. Okay, then over here, it's showing you some alternates of things that people did. Here it's on the gift bag. This on a card. This is like maybe a little gift card. Okay, like those little 3x3 ones that sometimes you just add in on your package. Okay, and a different tag. All right, this tells you that's a QR code so that you could go and look and see somebody putting it together. And down here, if you go to this, it's supposed to take you to some coordinating projects. All right. So anyway, so in this kit, you get, there's these 3 right here, some tag bases. See, these all come out like this. I'm not going to take them all out, but I'll just show you. And then there's holes in the center there, right there to punch out. So there's 4 of each of these. Then you have Santa hats. Okay. You have some happy holidays, and for you, and again, see, these all poke out. Some circles. These little like tag, top of the tag. Then we have these little banners. There's a dark green, so that'd be like Shaded Spruce, Mint Macaron, Sweet Sorbet, and Cherry Cobbler. Then these are all just white. Okay. Then here's the other circle. Here's, it says ho, ho, ho. And some candy canes. And actually, there's 5 of them, and they only do 4, so that gives you some. Then look at this beautiful glimmer paper. It's kind of like, it's the Mint Macaron. So there's 4 of those. There's 4 of these big tags. Again, each of these has a, and this one, it's a little difficult to see, but you can poke it out or turn over to the back and you can see it better. Then there's these beautiful shimmery snowflakes, and then there's these little iridescent snowflakes. Okay, so a lot of fun things. And they also give you glue dots, and there's also some, which I don't know where they are right now, but oh, here they are, mini dimensionals. Okay, so I'm going to put, because I already have everything, I just wanted to show you that, but I already have everything out here and ready to go. Oh, and we also have, I didn't point this out, some twine, macaron colored twine. Okay, let me just, all right. So I decided I did, and I'm kind of glad I did. I decided to put one of the tags together, and I chose this one. And I want to show you, I'm going to show you how like all 3 go together. I mean, if you want, I said there is a video available that you can see that. But I wanted to show you especially this one, because I realized at first I was a little confused in the directions. Let me just pull those out. I just had them here. Okay, because in the directions, at first I wasn't sure, because it shows them, whoop, where is it? Right here. It just showed it stamping it, and then I have, this was too small, this white one was too small, this white one was too big. What's going on? And I realized they stamped over this ho, ho, ho that's already there. And I didn't get it exactly. If you see, where's my one I just did? You can see there. You can see a little bit of white around, so I didn't line it up exactly perfectly, but it still looks fine. All right. Oh, it's right here in front of me. Oh my gosh. Now I'm using my large stamp pad, but this and this are the same color, cherry cobbler. So let me see if I can do any better this time than I did the time before. So I'm going to try and, so, but as I said, it's not the end of the world if you, I'm not sure how, I think I'm really off this time. Yeah, I'm off, the top got off, and I realized it was touching down before I meant to. But anyway, so there's that. Or if you wanted, you could even do just stamp the ho, ho, ho on the back, and you could color it in with, your markers or whatever or whatever color you want, whether it is the crumb cake, which is what's inside, or a different color. So let me see here. So what they had you do is they had you stamp this. Then they had you, let me put this over here. Then they always recommend, it's always recommended that you do all your stamping first before you put together. So then they did this one, the From Santa. And I realized should have got it down a little further than I did on that one. So I put it down a little more. And then that's all. Oh, the other thing they didn't show, but what I chose to do, they do give you a to and a from. Sometimes in some other kits, they've been like on one stamp. This one they give you 2, so you can give yourself a little more room in between the to and from if you want to be able to write. Sometimes they're really close, and it's like, how can I even write who it's to and who it's from? Okay, so I'm going to close this up before I make a mess with it. All right. So then they just had you put this on here, and they use these little, and they put one. I end up putting 3 on, but then just kind of put it that way. They put one on here to have it go back like this, and then whoops, the Happy Holidays, they had it, so those go there. This goes like here. And then they had you put dimensionals on the, these are all hooked together. They had you put dimensionals on the back of this. You put one of the glue dots here and here. So that just goes like that. The dimensionals, this is all glued together with those. And then the dimensionals on the back to, okay, to pop that up, give it a little more. And then this, and I'm going to show you on the other ones how, I just wanted to kind of walk through that and mainly do the ho ho ho, which I messed up when I was trying to show you. So, but anyway, so the next one, you take one of these, and that's right here. I'll show you right here. Up one of these. Now this, they show you putting it directly on here. Now this is how they have you do it. They have you like put the little glue dots on and put it just like this. I got thinking, I think it'd be fun to not glue that down, because then you can see that better. But you can, this is the way they suggested, was to put that just like that. So it's really just all around it. But I'm not going to do that. So already I'm deviating a little bit from how they suggested it. All right. So these, they have 4 different colors on the ends. That's the, just show you here a little closer. I kind of mentioned it when I was punching them out. Okay. So they've got the 4 main colors on here. They've got this. Here, let me put it here. It's a little harder to see maybe, but there's the cherry cobbler. That's the sweet sorbet. This is the shaded spruce, and this is the mint macaron. So there's 2 of each, so you can just decide what color you want on here. Okay. Now, just look here. All right, so this is just a black circle. So it's, pardon me, it's like I didn't bring over my marker, but I might be tempted. You'd have to, but it's very thin. To the circle, the center of the circle. I'm tempted to color it in, but as I said, I didn't bring my markers over, and I would just do it probably with my, I don't know, the Stampin' Blend marker might be a little too wide to really get it in there. But anyway, so I don't have it over here, so it doesn't matter. But this is, so what they did stamp was on one of these little ones, and I'm going to pick one of the green ones. They just stamped no peeking. And because they wanted, it's here somewhere, here it is, and they stamped everything on here because with the cherry cobbler, because that's what comes in the kit. But again, if you want a different, one of the other coordinating colors, you can do that. So there's the no peeking. That's all the stamping on this one. All right, now I'll just show you on the directions. These little dark tiny circles, those are, that's how they show when you use the ink or the glue dots. These bigger, like open circle type things, that's when you use excuse me, that's when you use the dimensionals. One second. I hope I'm not coming down with a cold. Oh my gosh, I made it all through the holiday, and it could just be my allergies too. I I didn't take I have a nose spray that I take when this happens, and I didn't use it this morning because I didn't realize I was going to need it. So that will be a little later. I will do that. All right, so how they recommend this is, let's make sure, yes. Okay, they put on, all right, I already told you that they glued this right down, but I'm not going to do that. This, the no peeking, they just have one of these over, not too far from the, from the little hole there. Okay, so there's that one. They also put a couple on top and bottom, and you could put more on you want, less, you know, it's your project. Do what you want. Get a hold of that there. And I always just use my take your pick tool, but if you don't have some type of pokey tool like this, and it's not in your budget to do that, you can even do it, I should show you, with the tip of your scissors, which I'll show you that in a moment. So this, they put it, well, you just put it on. Let me just see, here and here. Okay, there's that. No, oh, I see. They did this over here is what they did. So that the hole, the holes are kind of lined up. We'll just do it on here because I may end up, is that going to work? Yeah, just like that. I'm just looking so I can see, like, you know, straight through there. All right. And then this and this, they put dimensionals on. So this one they did 4. They did kind of north, south, east, and west. If you want to think of it like that, top, bottom, right, left, and right, whatever works for you. Okay. And then this one, they put it on, one on either end. Okay. Now, just to show you, when this comes off, the back, in case it's new, this is the back that's sticky. They have this, on the top, there's a covering just to protect the stickiness because we want it to stick when we put it on our project. Okay, so, and the same with the, let me get these all off first. Okay, and the same with these. See these, that white paper on the top, the bottom, this looks, you know, all you see is white, but this, see if I can, see it's hard to see, but there's a little bit of glue on the back. So it's a similar thing, okay? So just in case you're new to this and you don't understand that. So then they put this, now they have it straight up. I kind of like the idea of it being a little bit, oh, I see, this is down lower because I like it more like that. All right, and then they put this right there for you. And as I said, they put these they put 4 like that on each of the corners. But I'm going to just put the string through. Now, they tell you to use 12 inches of this. I don't use 12 inches, and I'd probably do a little differently than they do anyway. I just kind of do whatever looks right to me, and I kind of fold it in half. And if you want to cut it ahead of time, you can. I usually don't. Now, because it's a littler hole, I'm going to, there. And this through here. Now, if that had all been down the way that they, you know, like glued down the way they said it, it would have been all, I wouldn't have been able to pick it up separately like I did. But now, so here's this, and if I decide, here, wait a minute. I do it this way because then I can make it a little longer if I want. I'm going to leave it right about there. And then I cut this off. What I like to do with these is I bring that through, and then I put the ends just through type. I think that's like called a slip knot. Okay. Now they did a bow, so you can, sometimes I just do this and put like a little knot at the end. And but I'll show you how you can still do, even with if it's like that, you still can have a bow here. You just make your little bow. Oop. Come on. There. So see, now this is, they're all like, well, that one, it's glued down, or you don't have to glue that down. And that also could be, I'm going to move it just a little bit because you can't really see it. But if I didn't glue that down, that would also be loose. See, they recommend gluing it down so it all stays like just like this. But I kind of like the funness. It's more fun, I think, just having it kind of like this. Okay. And again, as I said, you don't have to necessarily glue that down. And, I didn't do the to and from. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. I'm going to do it right here. My goodness, I'm crazy. I don't know what I did it on then. Doesn't matter. I will show you two. I should have done it. Did I put it on the little? Maybe I put it on the little one. You probably saw me. If I did, wherever I put it on, you're probably going, Sonia, that's not where it goes. Two. From. Okay. I don't know where I thought I put it on, but obviously it doesn't matter. It's there now. Maybe I did in the back of this one when I was showing you that one. Maybe that's what it was. Yes, that is where it was. Okay. I know I stamped it on there. All right. So obviously that's a little easier if you do it before. And they just do it that way. Okay. So this doesn't have any glittery stuff. We do have some extra, and you can make this a little shorter if you want. I'm just going to leave it for now. But I was just thinking, if I wanted some glitter, I do have some extra pieces from like this. And if you have like a fancy die or you've got a punch, you could punch something out or cut it out, or maybe if you're good at drawing, you can just draw on the back. Let me just see. This Starlit punch, I don't know if this is still available. Didn't even think about it till just now, so I didn't. But see, you could even go something like this. Actually, let me go and get two of them, I think. Yep, I got two. Whoop. A tiny one and that one. Maybe just so that's one way, you could do something like that. And then if you want this to be a little more glittery, you can again just put these on. I'll show you with this. I told you that you could also do it with this. Let me show you this. Put it on the back, take that up. Once it's down on there, usually then this comes off fairly easily. Hopefully you can see it. It's hard because everything's little here except my fingers. And then you put this even kind of like this. And where is it? Right here. There. Another one of these. I don't do it with my scissors as often as with the pokey tool, and that's called our take your pick tool. Maybe even do one like this. Wait, it's up further, so I need this on. Ah, come on. Like that. So this is an alternate because they don't give you stuff to do this with, okay? I'm gonna put this one right here. The tiny one. And this one you might need to roll it up just a little bit because this is so tiny, but maybe not. There. Ta-da! So I wanted something glittery on here because this hit, the others all have glittery, something glittery, and this didn't. So that was my little take. You could even, if you wanted, because when you poke out these, you could even just do that because they could be almost like little ornaments or whatever, you know, little circles. So you don't even necessarily have to punch. If you don't have a punch, don't worry about it. Don't have a die, don't worry about it. You could even, as I said, use some of the pieces like that you punched out like from here, okay? Or if you have just, a lot of people have like just one of those handheld office punches like for the little holes. That would be the other thing you could do if you didn't have a star or something. You just punch some little ornament type things, or, you know, the dots, whatever. Excuse me. All right. Then this is the third one. Now, again, now they have you attach this. I'm going to attach this one, but you don't see, it shows you right here. Again, I'm going to show you. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. Nope. I know what I'm doing. This one. Okay. So, again, they have you stamp before you put it together. And they did it with the red, which will contrast nicely here. But you could do it with the green if you like instead. Now, you don't have to worry about whether it's up or down. You just mainly on this one, you want to make sure that it looks like it's about right in the center so that a little bit of the green goes all around it, the green circle. I did get it down a little bit. It's, you know, part of it is I can't get my head directly over it, but it's all right. Okay, so then they show you, this is what they do. So this one, put that to the side. So, come on. So what they did was, they have 3 of these little iridescent where's the third one? I had it. Oh, it's over here. I left it behind. Now the one side is white and the other's iridescent. So if you did want to color these, you kind of, actually I think the iridescent side may also color. But you might need to use like the alcohol markers like the Stampin' blends, because sometimes when it's a slick surface like that, the Stampin' Right markers, which are a water base, they sometimes will wipe right off. Okay, so now I'm going to show you, oh, the other thing I want, it's going to be on the back of this. I'm going to do the to and from, which again, if you don't want to do that, that's fine. You don't have to. I'm just, because you want to try and stamp it's just easier if you stamp before you're putting everything together. From, to and from. All right. So put this to the side for right now. Both of those. Oh no, this I want. So this is what they recommend. There goes the phone. It always rings. My house phone always rings. Okay. So they put and then they have one. Okay, and then on here they did 4 of these. But what they did is that it looks like they kind of have them a little closer to the center And I think it's because this is wider. So they have it more like this. They don't bring it all the way over because it's going to go on here, which is narrower. Or actually it goes on here. Okay, so you just want to be sure it's on there. And again, either with your fingers like this, or you can use either push it off from the side or put it like that. Pick it up. Okay, so those are all off. All right. So then, oh, I didn't take them off. Oh, I didn't put them on here. I thought, silly me, where's my, I need this on the back here. So this one I am going to do more. This is what they recommended for the last one I did, is to do like this, to have it down the 4 like this. But as I said, I chose to have the other one be loose. You could have this one be loose also if you want, but I just wanted to at least show you one, how they did it. Oh, come here. There. Okay. So they put this on the green. You want to make sure you get the hole lined up properly. It goes all the way to the top up here. There's a little bit of white around there. Oh, I forgot to take these off, so I'll do that now, which is okay, actually. So I don't have to worry about sticking where I don't want it to stick. And then fancies it up, but it also kind of reinforces this top. So again, you want that, the hole there, like that. And then this goes, whoop, like that. Get these out of my way. And these, one, come on, 2, 3, up, kind of, almost 3. Okay. And they just kind of did it. I guess this one they did like that. This one like that. And this one's down like this. So that's how they did that. And I'll just show you on here, because you could do the bow again, as I said. But I'll just show you here. They say 12. They say 12 for this because of doing the bow. Some of the other ones they did in the past, they said 9 inches, which just felt really long to me. Especially if you're going to put it on a package. Hope I did it the wrong way. There. Because, usually, unless you're going to tie it, I guess there's a bow on a package. A lot of times, I just, use tape to hold it on. But I'll just show you this. So if I don't want a bow, I just do it the same way. Put them together, put those ends together, bring that up like this. And then I just do an overhand knot. The other's more like a slip knot. It's an overhand knot. And you can trim those down. So that's a lot. This is how I do it a lot of times when I'm doing tags. But again, you could make the bow like I did on these. Okay. So this one's made the way these two are made exactly the way they suggest. This one I did 2 things. I just did it this way, so it's loose, and I added that bling. But, and if you wanted, you also could put some of these even on here, like maybe 3 tiny ones of these. Could be kind of neat like that. Let's see. I just had this thought. Didn't plan this out ahead of time, obviously. Did I put here it is. So if you wanted just those tiny ones, if I can get it just here to do just a tiny one. I kind of like that idea. I mean, it already has some bling on it, so you don't necessarily need to do it. Of course, the other thing is if you have if you bought any of the bling, like the rhinestones or whatever, you could also use those. But wait, I'm just gonna set them on. But I was thinking something now of course, something like this might be kind of fun. Okay, so so these are mainly the way they suggested, but again, these two I added a little bit extra bling to. This didn't have any bling. This has a little extra bling, and you know, you also, if you wanted, you could put some of the bling on this as well, the extra bling. But make them your own. That's the whole point of this. And today I really wanted to spend most of the time just kind of showing you what they suggest with a little bit of alternative suggestions, minor alternative things you could do. All right, on my YouTube page for tomorrow, I will be doing more alternates, and which may also include cards, because you know, the items in here can also be used on cards or to make cards. So also could use them to make gift card holders. So just a lot of things you can do. Okay, so okay, everyone, thank you so much for watching. Oh, Michelle, I just noticed that you are here. And I guess sometimes I get so going, sometimes I remember to look for comments, and other days I'm like oblivious. So, but thanks for watching. Yes, we had a nice Thanksgiving. Thank you so much. I hope you did as well. So thank you everyone for watching. I appreciate everyone who watches, whether it's live, whether you watch it later. Comments are always welcome. As we always say, we just try to be kind to each other. If you are interested in my YouTube page and you've never gone there, it's just under my name, Sonia Ranger. And tomorrow evening there will be more on with using this kit. And Friday I will do a fun fold with them. Okay, so that's it for now, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great week, and until we meet again, happy crafting. Bye-bye, my friends.